I will burn this fitness community to the ground before I spend another minute watching one of these shitty influencers peddle bullshit. Hussein Farhat, love him or hate him, he's been a decisive addition to the fitness community. With rampant drama around him and countless natty or nots, one important determinant is discovering what kind of person he portrays himself to be and why. What's the reason he would want to take steroids? Let's first look at some of the reasons he used for getting into the fitness community. Now, firstly, he said he specifically delayed it because it would take a while.
That's the thing. When I first started training, I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna take a while. Like, I'm
Hmm.
gonna be doing this for like."
So that's when you hopped on.
No, no. I
Yeah, he's like, yes. Oh, got him.
Day one,
Clip it.
yeah. Day one just fucking hopped on. No, I was like, it's gonna take a while, bro. And this is the main reason why I kept delaying it. I started when I was like 19, which is like really late for the bodybuilding scene and everything.
On this same show, he also mentions that at the natural show he competed in, he was not drug tested.
So they test you after the show?
I think so. I don't know. I just won like a few like true novice. I didn't win like my open class. Uh, so maybe the winners were natural. I don't know.
So they tested you?
No, they didn't.
No, wow.
They didn't for that show.
So non-tested.
Yeah, no, they say it's tested, but I didn't get tested,
Interesting.
which is interesting. Yeah.
Now, he used the fact that he was at a natural show as proof that he is natural. When he was finally called out for the fact that he was not tested, he backpedals and shifts the goalposts. Instead, he says he thought he might be tested, so therefore he must be natural. Now, if you look at his most recent controversy, where he lies about lying, about being a fake natural, we must ask again, why? According to himself and Greg, it was just to boost sales of new merchandise. From these, he has lied before in order to increase his exposure and views, and he did not want to start working out because he thought it would take a while to see changes. This is someone who wants to put off hard work. That pattern matters. If you're willing to bend facts for attention or sales, claims about being natural deserve extra scrutiny. Viewers should expect receipts, not rhetoric. Now, if we look at the kind of content he posts, it's mainly on Instagram. Looking back over the past year, he reuses the exact same pictures. Are you kidding me? It's the exact same post, and you never really know what his physique actually looks like. Is that an issue by itself? No. But when you're trying to prove to everybody you're not just a fake natty, showing physique changes is important. If you want credibility, you show dated progress photos, you show your weight loss and weight gain, and you show measurements over time. Consistency beats curation. Hey guys, I'm really sorry for the interruption. If you'd like to see me dissect some of Jeff Nippard's other videos, I'd love to bring more light onto this carnival that is the fitness industry. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps me out, and it helps me to know that you guys are watching and you guys are actually enjoying the content that I'm putting out. Now let's look at all the evidence. And in my opinion, all of this evidence points to him not being natural. Firstly, he gained 60 pounds of muscle in 18 months. Now, you might ask, why is it muscle? He is leaner than he was at the start. It's not fat, it's muscle. And the third reason, he's not genetically gifted. Now, one of the most important things to look at is how someone looks before they start bodybuilding. Look at Jeff Nippard for an example of someone I believe is natural, or Sam Sulik, who is widely assumed to be enhanced. I mean, come on, look at the guy. Now, look at how they look before starting to truly work out in a bodybuilding sense. They're already quite large, and you can see how that muscle will form around them. Even without the traditional plan of working out, you can see the foundations there. With Hussein, you can see, respectfully, nothing. Remember, he has already gone through puberty. Puberty is where the majority of natural muscle will already be put on. It's the equivalent of a steroid cycle, and it's everyone's final growth spurt. For reference, he started working out at 19, not 15, not 16, not 17. He is 19 years old. He's now 22, 23, and he claims he gained 60 pounds of lean tissue in a year and a half, while starting with minimal training. That raises questions. Even elite naturals typically add far less, and the rate slows down quickly. I mean, look at the guy compared to Jeff Nippard. They stood side by side, and he almost dwarfs him. In almost 18 months, he dwarfs a guy who has 20 years of training under his belt. Add in the social media pattern of recycled photos, time-stamped updates, and no hard proof like DEXA scans, consistent circumference measurements, or verified strength progressions that match the claimed muscle gain, And remember the incentive structure. Controversy drives views. Views drive sales. When the fake Natty storyline boosts engagement, the temptation to blur lines only grows. Now, an important thing to remember is why would he lie? It's pretty ironic, I won't lie to you. For better or for worse, a lot of elite naturals coaches all say that Hussein's physique is achievable naturally. And in my opinion, I have to 100% agree. That makes the motive the real question. If the end result is achievable naturally, the leverage point isn't the look, it's the timeline and the story that sell. Compared to the aesthetics era with Jeff Seed, David Lade, they dwarf Hussein, which is exactly why he has to sell something else besides his peak size. He sells speed, he sells minimal equipment, and that the anyone can do this narrative. However, what's insane is the speed of the transformation. You have to keep in mind it's 60 pounds of lean muscle in 18 months. 60 pounds of muscle, mind you, not fat. Remember that he was leaner at the end of the transformation than before. The 18 months is the headline he keeps returning to in content about his transformation. That's the hook people remember. Isn't look like me someday. It's look like me fast. Compress the clock, increase the conversions. Hussein sells coaching. He admits that is his main source of income. He gets money from the supplements and the merch, but the coaching is what sells. He actively markets one-on-one coaching and positions it as direct mentorship. This sits at the center of the funnel. Now, why does it sell so much? Because he made his transformation in 18 months. He gained 3 pounds of muscle per month while losing fat. And he can help you too. The value prop is literally the timeline. I did it in 18 months. Follow my system. He is selling people on the idea that if he could do that in 18 months naturally in his garage with a chair and a broomstick, imagine how we could help you with an actual gym. The minimalist garage broomstick motif amplifies the pitch. It's low barrier, it's high payoff, and it's fast results. One thing you have to remember is what do they lose from being honest? If Hussein comes out that he's not natty, he fades from the limelight. Why should we care about him when there are other non-natural people that look better? Again, look at Jeff Seed, Alex Eubank, David Lade, Sam Sulek. Why listen to Hussein? Why should anyone buy from Hussein? If he concedes enhancement, he loses the distinctive advantage, the speed, the simplicity, and the fact that he is quote unquote natural. And he gets compared to bigger enhanced physiques, where he loses on spectacle and novelty. Without spinning the lie, there is no reason to buy from him. He just becomes another grifter like his mentor, Greg Doucette. If you want more breakdowns like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next time someone else in the fitness world thinks lying is just good content.